Dan, Fulton Sheen gave us kind of a litmus test to take a look at lenses by which we look at society. He said that there's three characteristics to the diabolic in a society. Number one, love of nudity. Number two, love of violence or proclivity to violence. And number three, the promotion of division. Dan, that's exactly what we see in our country coming from left woke forces. People like Antifa, BLM, Palestinian protesters. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's so many of these anarchist groups that are funded by leftist billionaires. Elon Musk has discovered this when with his Doge team, that these violent anarchist leftist groups are funded by billionaires. And again, here's a criteria that Fulton Sheen gives us. Love of nudity. I just think about there were
protesters protesting naked. Did you see that? I mean, yeah, and they shouldn't have been. I mean, if we could speak objective truth here, yeah.
Please put on some clothes. Please.
Yeah. If you're trying to, give us a reason to, no, put on some clothes, please.
Yeah. And then you have, Dan, again, Fulton Sheen, number two, he says the proclivity to violence.
Yeah. Well, you see this in the same protesters. There is a proclivity to violence.
As I forgot who heard say this. They said, all the bullets are flying from the left. Our side, Dan, we're out there praying. We're out there singing hymns to God, holding rosaries, waving flags, holding pro-life signs. Our side, everybody's happy. Everybody's joyful. It's like a big family. The other side, bullets are literally flying from the left. And the third thing Fulton Sheen talks about, he also says, that a society is being, infested by demons when there's this promotion towards division. We see the leftist forces, the woke DEI forces in our society, they're always pushing Marxism, either cultural Marxism or sexual Marxism or class Marxism, but everything is meant to divide our country. And the reason why God gave us his son, Jesus Christ, and the Catholic Church was to unite us. That's his prayer in John 17:21-23.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and what the enemy is the opposite. Where the Holy Spirit is the instrument of unity, virtue, the unity within the church. And in the creedal formula, the Holy Spirit is always next to the church. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in the Holy Catholic Church, and the church has four marks: one, holy, Catholic, and apostolic. And so the demon is constantly working in an inversion fashion of that, to divide, to break down, to cause division, to cause scandal, to cause impurity, working on vices. Again, it's complete diabolic inversion. You see this in these protests. It's becoming more and more evident that when you have furries going out there and these other dressing as creatures and these other things and naked people, it's just the left is showing themselves for the bizarre nature founding that they are. It's kind of like, yeah, well, there you go.
Dan, here's also another example of the woke DEI diabolic left. There's an elementary school teacher in Chicago, Nathan Hale Elementary. Her name's Lucy Martinez. She was holding the Mexican flag in one hand and making fun of Charlie Kirk's assassination with her finger, simulating the gun pointed at her neck, basically, popping her neck, as if she's being shot. This thing went viral. She thinks this is funny. But again, Dan, I don't wish death or assassination on anyone, even people that I may not agree with. And I would if somebody, some wacky leftist was shot, and so many for me to name, I won't, I would never laugh at them. or make fun of them. I would say a prayer for that. If Bill Maher got shot or something, I say, oh man, Lord have mercy on him. Get down
Yeah,
I'd say Hail Mary for him.
The United Healthcare. I mean, none of us goes home at night and goes, man, I love my health insurance company. I love my insurance agent. My insurance. Yeah, I mean, they denied my claim, and I got to pay out of pocket again. I already pay, $1,000 a month for me, but I really like that guy, But who could cheer that he was murdered, shot in the back, a father and a husband? You know what I mean? It's absurd. And the irony is, the ones that are out there advocating violence and the death penalty for those who disagree with them are the first ones to stand up and say we need to make illegal the death penalty in this country. That's the real irony of it. They call it the irony that we're pro-life and we might be pro-death penalty under certain circumstances. The real irony is they're pro-death when it comes to voices that they disagree with, but they're against the death penalty itself. It's just, again, more of the irony of this whole situation.
Dan, and I'll tell you, over the weekend, they had what's around the country, these protests called No Kings Protest.
Yeah.
Most of the people there, I was reading different articles on the profiles of the people, most of them are over 60. Okay.
Yeah. There was a certain... Yeah, there was a certain demographic that was largely represented there. There was an overrepresentation of certain demographics and an underrepresentation of other demographics. Let's just put it that way.
This is the Woodstock generation.
It is.
And I also read that a high percentage of the people that were protesting this week at the No Kings protest, they're school teachers.
Yeah,
they're educators. Yeah, they're academics, and most of them are female. A lot of them are female.
Yeah,
and it goes to show you why so many young families are pulling their kids out of public schools, either sending them to private schools, charter schools, Catholic schools, or homeschooling, because people like Lucy Martinez, this vile teacher at Nathan Hale Elementary School in Chicago, this is basically the profile of teacher that's being hired in public schools today. They're woke, DEI, hardcore leftist that they just have an aversion to anything that's patriotic, conservative, or Christian.
Yeah. No, again, if you got to think, if you're dropping your kids off at one of these schools, that's the person they're going to spend 6-7 hours a day with. And you have to wonder how much indoctrination is taking place. Radicalization is probably a better term.
That's right.
To advocate murder of someone who disagrees with you, I mean, we look back and we say the French Revolution and the Enlightenment period, and we think, how could that ever happen? That could never happen to us, Sure it could. If we've totally removed God from our culture and decency and prayer, and if the Catholics withdraw from culture and the Christian no longer stands forth and says, this is dark, this is light, then these types of forces you can see are latent in fallen humanity,
If you like the message of Virgin Most Powerful Radio, type in under comments, Jesus is King.